So, another video has been released about Abrams being knocked out. Now, normally I don't tend to cover losses on the Ukrainian war because really I'm not that wholly cared about it. Um, you know, yeah, there's a whole lot of armor involved, but they're not really doing armor to armor clashes. It's mostly just armor attacking fortified positions. This one was a really weird one. So the footage you're seeing in front of you is just a 30-second video that I've got. Or sorry, I think that's a 19-second video that I've got on Reel. So, notorious pro-Russian YouTuber, not pro-Russian YouTuber, but pro-Russian ex-user Aiden posted a video about this tank being on fire and hadn't been knocked out, and this was a video that was posted underneath from a pro-Ukraine account. I'm posting this video because it's a pro-Ukraine account, because it tells the far more decent picture, and it also shows the thing that actually knocked the vehicle out. It's not just a burning Abrams, which can be used for interpretation by anyone. The thing that I'm picking up from this, however, is this video was posted on the 4th. Well, it was posted on Twitter on the 4th. Sorry, so it's most likely this happened maybe a day or so prior. This is a weird situation that we're seeing here. This is the 4th or 5th Abrams that we've seen out of action in the conflict, and this one has been abandoned by its crew and has then been knocked out by what looks to be a drone strike on the engine deck, which then started an engine fire. Actually, I'll see if I can. There you go. This is the one of. I'm just going to kill the volume on here because posted with stupid music, and that hasn't worked. I don't know why that hasn't worked. I do apologise. There you go. So this is the one with the fires coming out of the back. Looks like it's been a hit on the engine deck, and it's a hit on the engine deck, and the vehicle's on fire to some degree. That makes it look actually looks far less worse from that angle. But that's not the point. The reason why I didn't really show that video is because that video just, oh look, burning Abrams, another Abrams cooked near Novorossiysk, or wherever the hell that is. I don't really care about the fact the Abrams has been cooked. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing we need to interpret why the hell the crew has abandoned the vehicle. Now, knowing the Abrams and I know I'm going to have Americans in the chat saying to me, "Oh, don't criticize. You can't criticize the Abrams engine." La la la. Look, I'm not going to criticize the Abrams engine. The Abrams engine is very, very good at giving a really good high output to a very heavy tank. However, it does have a problem with fuel consumption, and the US Army are not the one who are using these. The Ukrainians are. And unlike the Americans, who have the logistical capacity to, we take the 1991 Gulf War, for example, literally drive straight through the heart of a barren desert and refuel their vehicles on the go, driving around Saddam Hussein's defensive line. The Ukrainians don't have the same fueling infrastructure. This vehicle looks to have either A, run out of fuel, or B, driven into a ditch, become unrecoverable, and has then been abandoned by its crew. It's been abandoned by the crew. They don't look to have destroyed it. They might have thrown a grenade or something inside it, or smashed up some of the machinery. But they have then abandoned the machine. They've run from the vehicle, and then at a later point, it's then been hit by a drone. Most likely, I'm going to assume it's a Russian drone, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was a Ukrainian drone that had knocked it out of the vehicle itself, just to cover for the machine, preventing it from being captured. Wouldn't surprise me. Not a bad idea given the circumstance. There aren't many machines that can pull a 60-ton Abrams out of a ditch. The Russian. There's a video that came out the other day about the Russians recovering a damaged Abrams. That took 2 Russian recovery vehicles to pull the thing out. It's a heavy machine. To pull it out is going to take time. And for me, this is rather crazy, because this is a crazy situation, because there will be pro-Russian accounts who claim, oh look, another Abrams has been knocked out. It's great news. Ukrainians will go, oh, yeah, but it wasn't captured by how many enemies did it take out before it was knocked out? From my situation, I'm looking here and thinking, how bad is the infrastructure of military recovery, of logistical sense, and more the point, how is this? Why is the vehicle operating by itself? It has no supporting infantry. There are no supporting armored units with it that can tow it out. Abrams are designed to tow each other out of a situation if need be. It has no backup. Did it lose communication with a friendly unit? It strikes me as being remarkable because the deployment for this vehicle seems to be nuts. And this is not the only certain type of this that you see. You see the Russians also deploying their tanks in individual units, one or two units apiece. Very rarely in sort of larger units. It just strikes me as bizarre that in this particular circumstance we have a machine here that has been abandoned by its crew, and there has apparently been no way to recover it. Even the hit to the engine deck, it's I don't care if it's a Lancer drone. The vehicle could still be towed out of position. It's not being towed from that position. I just think it's slightly crazy how I mean, there is either a case here that we can say either either the Russians are guarding the front line so effectively that they are identifying and hitting vehicles of the enemy of the Ukrainian army within a few minutes, or Ukrainian recovery infrastructure has broken down to the extent that they cannot physically get into areas to recover machines. It strikes me as just a bit bizarre, but let's say again, this is just a little one. I only shot this video because it pertains to bloody tanks. Um, you know, say, look, all this is the good thing. All four crew members got away. All four crew members have gotten away, and they are hauling backside out of the area. Sorry about that little video play. So for me, this just it's just a weird situation. So again, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Just weird.